Hey everybody, welcome to Just a Point of View. I'm Denise Reed, your host for this, what I think is a really fun podcast / video cast. Just saying, you're seeing me and not just listening, or at least I hope you are. Anyway, I'm so glad that you joined me today because we have made it to list 48 in the 52 list. Oh, whoops, stuff's falling out. The 52 lists for happiness. Sorry for those that are listening and not watching. I'm just messing around with this wonderful journal that I've had the pleasure of working through and sharing with you this year. And part of 2024 too. And I've made it to list 48. I can't believe it. And list 48 is just chock full of things that have just triggered me this week. I'm just saying. Life happens and I just keep rolling with it. So here we are, exploring the 52 list of happiness for Moorea Seal on Just a Point of View podcast. So we have made it, family, friends, and stalkers, to list 48. And it is all about the things you think you'll want out of life in 5 years from now. Now, if you want to torture yourself personally and professionally, please jump right onto the wagon of this whole concept. Because I have found, for my personal, that with this volatile environment that we're in and the speed of lightning that is coming upon us, whether you recognize it or not, from AI and all information that you can glean from this amazing tech experience. Just saying, the world is moving fast and you better be running as hard as you can go and make sure that what you're planning to accomplish has some habits built in and your team is ready for the marathon, because sprints are wonderful, but you're going to have to do a bunch of stuff to step up your game, to learn some new tools, to hone your craft, clarify your message, and get out here and share it with the world. Just saying that if you're not doing this, you could be left behind. And the behind that you get is not going to be a happy one. I hate to be a doomsday sayer, but you better be energized to get out here and learn and to support things that you're passionate about with not just monetary things or monetary tools. Look at how you can better develop your mind and your mindset and be prepared for change, because it's coming whether you want it to or not. Just saying. I can share with you that I stumbled upon, well, thank you, algorithms, an amazing AI tool that I cannot speak highly enough. It's going to change my world and my trajectory for the next 12 months. I'm not going to be where I am today. Just saying that. I hope that you're along for the ride, because I plan on sharing it here on my podcast. I have decided that positive habits of adapting to change and welcoming the opportunity for growth. And one of the things that I am learning, and it's a hard lesson, a real kick in the teeth, is that the difficult things in life should become your stepping stones and learning moments. Now I'm going to let that resonate with you for just a minute. The difficult things in life should become your stepping stones and learning moments equals be grateful. Just saying, equals be grateful in that equation of life, because it's where we're headed, kids. Hold on. So I have decided and had some conversations about just how volatile things really are for adapting to change, for sharing your message, for just those two things, and your mindset, that you need to be creating some positive habits in your life, and that you should be underscoring in your planning that it's more important to have habits that will help you grow than have long-range planning, because I'm sure it will blow up in the next 12 months. Just saying. It's just going to blow up or be really off course, and you'll have to be holding on by your fingernails. Just saying. So anyway, I have decided that it is better to go with a 90-day plan. Heck, even just 1 week habit, 1 week of positive habits of adapting to change and looking at how you've adapted, what you've adapted, and how you can build off of that. Those three things, I think, could really change your whole world. Just saying, your whole world. So if I could take a big marker and mark out this 5 years from now and just say, if I could just get through the week with a positive mindset, with adapting to change and building on what I've learned, hey, I'm really going to be somewhere in 90 days. Just saying, kids. So here we go. I thought it would be fun to explore some research around 5-year planning versus short-term habit tracking and learning from those moments. So I came across these three, researched commentaries on this. The first one is the McKinsey research. And recently, McKinsey research has turned over a leaf and said that I'm going to read this, make sure I don't mess it up. Traditional long-term planning effectiveness has decreased due to increased pressure from short-term results. Because if you're not getting results in the short term, you definitely won't be making it to the long term, kids. So, word to the wise, here goes. Companies and people, I will say, I'm going to add that, need more adaptive planning approaches in these volatile environments. And that's why I thought that habit tracking would be so monumental for shifting where you wanted to go. Here's research item 2. The IMD Business School research from 2024 confirms that traditional long-term strategic planning is not going to do the job in today's volatile business environment. Surprise, McKinsey underscores that too. And so the IMD Business School research also says that success comes from balancing agility and your core strengths. So you want to be able to be like water and roll over the rocks, roll around the rocks, and keep on moving down the riverbed, just saying. Okay, research item 3 that I ran across is a recent academic study that highlighted the need for dynamic strategic planning that can adapt to rapid changes, just underscoring the first 2, and the importance of shorter planning cycles with regular reviews and adjustments. If you can't adjust, if you can't take advantage of the change moment and go, where's this opportunity for me here? If you can't ask that question, then you're definitely beating your head against the wall in this environment. So I just had to share these things with you. The fact that there were 3 resources about the fact that Short-term planning is where it's at, kids. And not only planning, but creating habits that will help you find that momentum. I just can't do a 5-year plan. I don't, I have some ideas of where I'm going to be in 5 years, but I'm looking at these habits that I'm creating for a positive mindset, for making sure that I'm asking, what am I learning through this change, through this, what's the word that I'm looking for? Just how crazy things can be and what can I learn from it? And if you can keep asking yourself those questions, your life is definitely going to be better, instead of lamenting the fact that things are different, or that's not how things used to be, or I wish it were, blah, 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 blah. Get all those sentences out of your vocabulary and go, okay, this is what I'm dealing with today, and this is what I've learned from this shift, and I'm stepping up my game to create more momentum in a positive direction. And I'm grateful that I learned it now and not later. So I love Moorea Seal and the 52 lists for happiness, just because it's an amazing experience, and there's always an action step. So you can take action today. Grab that piece of paper and think about the list 48 and things that you want out of life in the next 5 years from now, and break it down into some actionable habits to move in the right direction. So what can you do right now? Think about that. So Moorea Seal's Take Action step for this list: is there anything that you can do now that you think the future you would be grateful for? She also says, one step this week to move toward your future goals. Just saying, it's those habits, kids. Everything starts baby steps. In fact, one of my hashtags whenever I post my podcast is hashtag it's the little things. It's those little habits. It's those little steps that you take to shift your world and create some positive momentum. I can't thank you enough for hanging out with me today, and I hope that you will like and subscribe, because I have given me a thumbs up, and I would love to see maybe one habit that you're working on shifting. I did a whole presentation in Knoxville about mindset and shared some deep dive moments of how being aware of the habit loop has shifted my life and has really given me an anchor in the storms of life, for sure. Just saying, for sure. And I hope that you'll take advantage of this moment to take action today and examine your habits, so you can make difficult moments stepping stones and learning moments to bring more happiness in your life, because I am chasing happiness fiercely, and I hope that you'll come along for the ride. Anyway, have a great day, and I can't wait to see you and read your comments for the video post, wherever you're listening or watching, and catch you next time. Bye.